Yo, what up, what up, what up? This is Kevin Kinkle with the Uplift Yourself / Let's Talk About It podcast. It's September 30th, 12:30. I caught the Thursday night game. I wasn't planning on coming on to do a show today, but something happened in the game that I wanted to discuss. If this was one of my episodes where the camera was up and we had the live calling, I would definitely take live calls in for the show. We had the Miami Dolphins, the 3-0 Dolphins versus the Cincinnati Bengals, the 1-2 Bengals. Miami lost. It's only one undefeated team left. That's the Philadelphia Eagles. Bird gang, baby. You heard? But something happened in the game where Tua, who is no stranger to injuries, got hurt really bad. And the reason I wanted to discuss this a little bit was because last Sunday in the game against the Bills, Tua was sacked. He didn't only hit the ground hard, but his head hit the ground hard. You know, as you fall down, your other extremities are still moving. His body was still moving. His head hit the ground. He was slow to get up. He did get up on his feet, and then he stumbled. One of his players had to come up to him and be like, yo, is you good? What's going on? And he kind of stumbled and, got his bearings together. But something did happen that impacted him, that affected him. And it was a short week for Miami because they played Sunday and then they had to turn around to a Thursday game. Wanted to call to get your input. What do you think the NFL should do in situations like this? I've read a couple of posts from friends and that were watching the game, and they said the NFL failed Tua. Sometimes people need to be saved from themselves. As you know, the Miami Dolphins are on a strong run. They lost, I believe, the first 8 games last year, and they won the last 8 or 9 in a row. So during the regular season, they won the first 3 this season, so they were still on that win streak of about 11 or 12 games in a row. So, of course, you want to keep that win streak up. Of course, you want to be the best team and field the best players so you have the best opportunity to win the game at the end. I understand all that and I get it as an athlete, but when do we stop and think about the person's harm, the person's health, their personal well-being, their families? And of course, hindsight is 2020. We all knew that he should not have been playing, and we're probably saying it now because he got hurt. If he didn't get hurt, we wouldn't be saying anything. So are we part of the problem? Not part of the problem because we don't make the rules, but we knew just as well as, I'm guessing, the Miami staff, who's a bunch of professionals at what they do, noticed that he wasn't good to play. So I just want to throw that out there a little bit. He's no stranger to injuries. He got hurt in college. He had a similar injury to what I'm dealing with now. A severe hip injury left him out for about a year. He came back. He did a couple of transfers. He still made his way to the league, even though he went through that. But it appears that he has a concussion again. When he fell down, his fingers locked up crazy, and he was on his back, and it looked like his hands were trying to clench in to get closer to his body. It looked real weird and freakish, and a lot of what I'm hearing is he wouldn't have not had that reaction had he not been hurt the week before. So your thoughts, your inputs, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I also want to shout out Aaron Judge, the New York Yankee, has hit 61 home runs. That is the record for the American League home run total for the year. The next homer he hits, he will have the solo record. Aaron Judge, like Lamar Jackson, is another athlete that is looking for a contract extension. And he basically can get whatever the hell he wants right now. He's going to be one of the first baseball players, if he gets it, that'll have a triple crown in a while. Triple crown is the most home runs, the most RBIs, and the best batting average. And he's top 1 and 2 in all those different categories. So good luck to Aaron Judge. Keep doing your thing. And while we are on the phone, I'm going to give my guesses as to who's going to win this Sunday. Tonight, I would have picked Miami. Even though Tua got hurt, that's no excuse. I would have picked Miami. Minnesota versus New Orleans, I got Minnesota. The Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens, I got the Bills. The New York Giants versus Chicago Bears, I'm going New York. Cleveland at Atlanta, I'm going Cleveland. Philadelphia is going to remain undefeated as they play Jacksonville at home. I got the LA Chargers over Houston. I got the New York Jets over Pittsburgh. I got Detroit over Seattle. Indianapolis Colts over Tennessee. They just came over a big upset in Kansas City, so hopefully they can still stay on that high. I got Dallas going to 3-1 versus Washington. That should be a good game. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray over Carolina. I got Denver and Russell Wilson over Las Vegas Raiders, who are still 0-3. I got the New England Patriots at losing to Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers going to take light work of them. And the GOAT quarterback for the Youngins, Patty Mahomes, versus the GOAT quarterback for the Legends, Thomas Brady. I got Kansas City winning that game Sunday night. In the Monday night game, I got the Super Bowl champs, LA Rams, over the San Francisco 49ers. Get your heads turning a little bit about that concussion situation. You had a whole movie come out about this. We know that the NFL is all about the money, and people are paying Tua to throw the ball up to the cheating John Waddle. I understand that, but where are we going to draw the line at? What type of suspension or penalties are the NFL going to be looking at, or the Miami Dolphins sidelines, their coaching staff, their medical staff? What's going to come of this? Tua is riding home. Kevin Kinkle, podcast. Happy to spend some time with y'all, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. That's Kevin Kinkle. Let's lift this up. Let's talk about it. Peace.